Let me tell you guys something. Y'all think I might be baiting with a few things, but this right here is a bombshell. Y'all gonna want to hear this. Please listen to the full video if you want to. If you don't, it's up to you. The smart ones do. So Marquez, he has a situation now where Juan Manuel Marquez, former champion of the world, just an all world class champion, one of my favorite Mexicans of all time. No joke. The guy just fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just a real deal professional. But these comments he dropped, man, I am not gonna lie. Bro, I haven't been this disappointed, bro, in a long time, bro. Especially about a legend, bro. Well, I have, but I don't know. This one hurt for real. I don't know, cause he's someone I really enjoy watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly. But what he said about so he says, and I wonder, I'm gonna keep that later on the video, but he says that he feels like Munguia can beat Bivol and Benavidez, Dmitry Bivol and David Benavidez. He feels like Juan Manuel Marquez feels like, and this is all allegedly, but I've seen, but he feels like he can defeat Dmitry Bivol and David Benavidez. Now, is this home cooking right here? Is this because Munguia is from Mexico? I'm pretty sure. And it's just my opinion. But and people say, well, David Benavidez is Mexican too. But you gotta understand the way these guys look at things. They'll feel like, well, he's from Mexico, and I don't know, stuff like that plays into position. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. But for him to even come in that situation, and you guys will probably think like, oh, why are you thinking like that? Bro, why does he think Munguia can beat Bivol and Benavidez should be the real question? I'm trying to give him a reason. I'm trying to give him an out so he don't sound so stupid. To be honest with you, I'm trying to get him an out because I haven't heard any boxing fans over here in America say anything stupid like this. So I'm trying to get him an out because Munguia can't beat no 68s right now if I can name a couple of them. So for him to be saying, oh yeah, Munguia will beat Bivol and Benavidez, no sir. No. Not Munguia. I just seen fight against Sergey Derevyanchenko and half the fan base thought he lost. And then a week after the fight, people forgot that he even fought. No way. Munguia is not even challenging like that. No, he's not doing nothing like that to challenge himself. Marquez need to get on up out of here with all that. That's why Benavidez was looking at him crazy on that all access. But I respect that brother. He has some respect. I don't know if this was said before or after that. That's a whole nother conversation. But I know Benavidez was looking at him. That's why I was wondering why Marquez was looking at Benavidez all wide-eyed, like when he was talking to him on FaceTime. I'm like, why are you looking at Benavidez like that? Like, I mean, that's your boy. I mean, why you acting all weird? I know he probably looking like, oh, I wonder if Benavidez heard them comments I said about Munguia beating him. And let's be honest, bro. I'm not gonna try to throw Marquez under the bus because he feels like Munguia win. I mean, Munguia's I'm gonna be real honest. Munguia's still a young fighter. He can do some stuff in the next 2 years in his development that can actually get him to a certain point. But from this point forward, I haven't seen anything out of him, man. That's blown me away. I honestly haven't. You know what I'm saying? He's not fighting the caliber of guys. He don't fight guys with high punch output and high knockout ratios. He's not really fighting guys like that. So it's kind of hard for me to even try to say what Munguia would do or anything like that. Like, it'll be very difficult for me to say something about Munguia right now. With the things he's been doing lately, nah, I wouldn't trust it. But I don't know. Like I told you guys, man, Benavidez is just a roadblock for some of these guys. As far as Andre, they use Benavidez as a roadblock, man. Then fake Mexican fans who want to jump over here on Benavidez side because he ain't fighting Canelo. Then they want to sit over here and be like, oh, yeah, Benavidez going to KO this guy, KO that guy. So y'all think, and what's crazy is, I've been speaking on Munguia lightly, but I've been saying that since the beginning, since I started this channel. What has Munguia done, and why is Canelo fighting another Mexican when he said he wouldn't fight another Mexican? Or trying to. But then you got Marquez coming out, yeah, he should fight, Munguia beat this guy. So Munguia will beat the guy Canelo can beat? I'm not even going to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see Munguia doing anything against Canelo. That's a fact. Like, people might think I disrespect Canelo. No, I ain't doing that. That's disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. Munguia ain't did nothing to prove that he can face Canelo or give Canelo a hard time. I don't feel like it. I don't like that, man, because now, I don't like that because now you'll have certain fans, it'll divide them even more because they'll be like, well, Marquez, you know, he knows a lot about the guys down there, and he'll be able to tell us that Benavidez or Munguia is better. Like, we can't have no conversation about, so I can't say Andre is better than Benavidez, but he can say Munguia better than Benavidez and Dmitry Bivol. This man said better than Dmitry Bivol. Bivol finna fight. I mean, can beat them. Basically better, beat, defeat. Bivol finna try to go fight for undisputed against Benavidez after his next match against Lyndon Arthur. And we gonna sit up here and disrespect him talking about he can't get through, he can't defeat a Munguia, an untested Munguia against the elites. He's untested in my eyes. Munguia's ready now? I don't understand that, man. I don't know where Marquez is getting this from. It's kind of, and I was supposed to say this a couple days ago, man, for real. This video was supposed to be a couple days ago. I was just so disappointed, bro. I don't even want to, because it's going to make me seem like I'm just siding with whoever for my country. Not really, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been like a Marquez, man. When everybody was picking Pacquiao, I used to pick Marquez, so that's not really, that's ain't something I'm used to doing, man. I'm not used to going against guys that, but like Marquez, no, this is a business. You know what I'm saying? You got to report the business as such. And, you know, he's been around the way. He knows about these things. Maybe he's trying to give Munguia confidence, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to hang it over his head, but I have to report these such things. And then, you know, I'm going to do what I need to do about it. But I don't feel like Munguia is head and shoulders over those guys. You know what I'm saying? That's putting too much pressure on the guy. If that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's trying to give Munguia that confidence to where, but nah, man, you can't throw Benavidez in that. Nah, I ain't co-signing that. Not even doing it. Then he said it in Spanish. I told y'all, when these dudes be speaking Spanish, man, it ain't nothing good finna come out. It's gonna be the truth, what they think, but it ain't gonna be no good. Munguia can beat Benavidez? So let me ask this question. So, is Canelo not fighting Benavidez, Bivol and Benavidez? Well, basically Benavidez and Bivol. Is that a big deal? Him not getting a rematch against Bivol and him not fighting Benavidez? Because now Munguia's being made as a guy who, it has to be done according to, if it's with him. He has to be an option. I don't even know why he would even be my option for Bivol. I don't even know where that name came from. I would have wondered he would have said David Morrell or somebody. But Dmitry Bivol, I guess that he would like to get that Canelo loss back or some way. But nah, I don't see that, man. Not right now. I don't. Maybe later on. And I ain't saying Munguia ain't a talented fighter, but he ain't that talented right now. No, he fight Dmitry Bivol and Benavidez. He might not fight no more after that. And go 12 rounds? Yeah, he might not. He might not have a long career after that. He might take one of those exits like a lot of these guys do, like Billy Joe Saunders just took 3 years off. Marquez tripping, bro. Saying that Benavidez can get beat by Munguia. Munguia ain't on that level right now. And I don't know why people keep doing that, man. Munguia had so many fights that people ain't even pay attention to. People have forgot Munguia was on the zone. They wouldn't remember Munguia was on the zone until the fight had started. Then they be like, oh, Munguia is on the zone. He ain't fighting nobody big over there, that's why. They talking about Canelo and then Oscar acting like, see, that's the thing about it. Munguia's trying to see Oscar don't have Canelo no more. Right? And he was saying, oh, Canelo needs to fight all the certain guys, these certain guys if he wants to be a certain fighter. But with Munguia, he gets to do whatever he wants. And Oscar ain't putting no pressure on him like he does everybody else. Why you putting pressure on everybody else but you ain't putting it on Munguia? Doesn't even make any sense to me. And Munguia's been doing this for a while now. Now he's fighting guys everybody fought 2 or 3 years ago. Basically fighting guys who gatekeepers. Stuff like that. People who not really active. Man, Marquez, he got to do better than this, bro. I don't see a reason to even bring up Munguia's name right now. If you're gonna bring up Munguia, you might as well bring up Morrell. I don't know. You might as well bring up Triple G name. I mean, you might as well, because at this point, he's not finna fight Bivol or so he's just gonna skip everybody else and fight Bivol and Benavidez. And then if he beat Bivol, what? You don't think Canelo would want to fight him? Or you think he would? Or are you trying to say that so he can get in the ring with Canelo? I don't know. This sounds like something that's it sounds like the Canelo and Munguia fight finna get made for real. I'm gonna go ahead and announce it now. That's gonna be my video I'm gonna drop soon, man. Munguia, I'm gonna go ahead and announce the fight. Because I ain't heard people talking Munguia. I don't know what fight he had where he need to be talked up like this. I mean, we already talking about him enough more than we supposed to, because the guys who actually fighting 2 or 3 times a year, we saying they ain't doing nothing, but we remember all their fights. I don't know who on the list will prepare Munguia. Everybody that I feel like Munguia has knocked out lately, I feel like Dmitry Bivol could have knocked him out, and Benavidez, and could have did it sooner. So to feel like he's just head and shoulders above everybody else, no, I can't agree with that. Especially knowing the fact that most of these guys have been fighting just as well as he has, just as much. Benavidez has been active, and he's finna take a harder fight right now, bro. Benavidez finna fight Munguia's mandatory from like 2 or 3 years ago. And the dude was your mandatory for like 2 or 3 years. Longer than that, probably. I couldn't even keep up with it. I quit after a while. It was a shame. But yeah, he's not challenging himself like that to the point where people have to put him at a certain level. Oh, man. Marquez, no, he ain't been in the ring with nobody. Then Marquez is gonna sit up here talking about last year, like, oh yeah, this era is different. They don't fight anybody, and they don't fight. They fight 1 or 2 times, then they move up. They defend the belt 1 or 2 times, then they move up. That's Munguia. Shoot, what are you talking about, dude? That is Munguia. The problem with boxing is dudes like Munguia. That's part of the problem. Man, if Oscar would have been moving like this back in the day, man, let me tell you, we wouldn't never even heard of an Oscar De La Hoya. The way these guys be moving, nah. That's why Canelo, man, I can't even put Canelo on. Man, if you look at Oscar De La Hoya's resume, I'm really going to put that past what Oscar was putting out. I don't know, bro. I might be a little biased. But what Oscar was putting together back then, nah. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but that man was having some real deal fights. Oscar was not playing. I feel like Oscar was doing everything he needed to. Oscar was not playing around. He had a lot of fights where I was just like, whoa, he's finna fight this guy at this weight? Oh, man. See, people don't understand that. See, Canelo wasn't doing... See, Canelo wasn't doing stuff like that. Nah, he ain't got no guys where he just built them up to be stars. A lot of these guys ain't built up to be stars. They really just good names, but like this guy, I'm not finna be naming no guys that y'all know and act like they big time guys that we don't never even watch their fights again. Half of the fights that guys that Canelo fight again, they don't even be good fights like that. Not the fights lately I've seen. They're not even good fights. And that's a fact. A lot of those fights aren't even good fights. And that's a fact. And we try to act like, oh, well, Canelo knows if this guy's the best and he's fighting the #1 ranked guy. So y'all telling me Benavidez ain't #1 ranked right now? Why he ain't #1 ranked? He beat Caleb Plant, what happened? He shouldn't have to prove himself after that. After that, he should have been done already. I felt like they've been using him as a bait, so Canelo doesn't have to do anything. But it's always been like that for a minute now. They've been using him as a bait. That's why they got his mandatory, and they want to see if he's going to be a mandatory after this. And how does that put him in a position if they're already leaning toward Munguia? Because that's what it seemed like. Marquez knows what's going on, man. He been around the business long enough. Especially with the WBC down there with Mexico. They know what's going on. I mean, if they want to go ahead and use Munguia as a lamb right now and give him up, go ahead. Because he ain't going to do nothing to impress us after he get beat easy. I already know you're going to get beat easy. It's not going to impress me. And if Canelo carry you in the fight, that's going to be embarrassing and a shame on him. Because, nah, that'll be a waste. I mean, I would have gave Munguia a pass if he would have said, I'll fight Caleb Plant. I was like, all right. I see Munguia trying to do something. Nah, Munguia ain't trying to do nothing. People don't even call out Munguia. I heard recently Caleb Plant said, I'll fight Canelo rematch or Benavidez rematch. If I don't get that, I'll get like I said, you got to put that rematch stuff out there. If you do, you can possibly get one. That's how dudes be getting fights. Like, hey, Canelo, I'll fight you. That's how most of these fights be getting made. Just to be honest, if y'all don't know that already. That's how a lot of these fights be getting made. Hey, Canelo, I'll do a rematch. I don't even know what Munguia in order to do. I mean, every time I look around, he's somebody mandatory, then he passing them and getting a fight. I don't understand that. Better than Bivol? This man better than Bivol. Dmitry Bivol ain't getting no respect out there, it look like. We got guys saying dude's better than him. He ain't did nothing in these streets. He beat Canelo. And Canelo still ranked over him. You know what I'm saying? Beat Canelo, he's still ranked over him. Then I seen the pound for pound. I'm gonna talk about that later on. Certain pound for pound list. I don't like to explain stuff, but sometimes I've learned over the years you got to do this, because if you don't, people will still be running around with certain narratives and things. I'm learning to let go of the anyway thing, because most of the time I know they got guys like Chocolatito and all these other guys ranked number 2 and pound for pound and 3, and then later on, a couple years, those same guys, they don't even want to discuss. Like, ain't nobody even talking about anyway right now. When I start talking about it, everybody gonna be like, yeah, let me talk about anyway. They ain't even talking about it right now. Only time they talked about it when he had to fight against Stephen Fulton. Other than that, they ain't talking about anyway. And anyway, he impressed me, man. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna lie. I knew he was pretty good, but he's impressive. But I know I seen Manny Pacquiao fight before, so I'm not really. I've seen guys come from overseas, Asia, dominate, so that's not surprising. They got a lot of fighters over there right now. Nakatani, a lot of impressive guys. I know Zhang I know they say his name Zhang. He from China or whatever. He's a pretty good fighter. Yeah, John's a pretty good fighter. I like him. But I don't know, man. Marquez doing this, man. I don't like that. Cause I don't feel like the fighters over here get the same type of favoritism. The favoritism they showing is wild. The favoritism they showing is wild over here. It's extremely wild. Well, it's not even over here, man. I mean, of course you're supporting this guy, but better than Benavidez and Dmitry Bivol? Bro, as much, I've never seen an Andre fan get on here and say, yeah, I like, I think Andre to beat Bivol and Benavidez. I haven't heard us say none of that, bro. We just like, hey, if he could beat Andre, I mean, if Andre could beat Benavidez, bro, that'll be impressive. You know what I'm saying? We think he could do it. But not that, oh, yeah, he could beat him and Bivol. Guaranteed. Guaranteed he could beat him and Bivol. I guarantee it. I think he'll beat him and Bivol. I guarantee it. That's something I do not believe. Nah. Bivol would be way too much. Even Zordo Ramirez, he would destroy Munguia if Munguia was to go. If Zordo was still at 175, he would have destroyed Munguia. Obviously, we're talking about 175, right, and not 168. We're not talking about 168, right? Because I'm not even going to throw that in there, because I'm not finna have, I don't know if Marquez think because Bivol said he'd go down for 168 that Munguia's available. Nah, he's not. Yeah, Munguia, I don't feel like he'll be competitive. I don't think he can win a round against Dmitry Bivol. I don't think he'll win a round against Benavidez. I'm being real. I'm just being honest. There's levels of this stuff, man. You got people out here talking about some, oh yeah, Benavidez, he can beat Canelo. Then we gonna run around and say, yeah, Munguia beat him. Nah, I won't do that. I'll let somebody else put their Hall of Fame status on the line for Munguia. I won't be doing it. No, I won't. Munguia ain't earned that kind of status with me yet. Not to the point where I'm gonna say he can defeat Dmitry Bivol. We trying to see if Bitter. So now he can compete against Benavidez in this man's eyes. I mean, this what the fans, these how the fans talk, man. Yeah, I know where y'all get it from. That's what y'all don't like. Y'all don't like that I know where y'all be getting this stuff from. I know the kind of people and why y'all do it. That's why dudes be so mad. You don't have nothing but dudes from these countries coming in my chat to me, oh, this person did this, explaining. Like, bro, of course I know you know everything about Canelo. That's all you watch. You're not a boxing fan, you're a Canelo fan. Of course that makes sense. Of course that makes sense. You know nothing about nothing else except being a Canelo fan. That's it. Y'all don't care about nobody else. I just showed that Marquez willing to throw Benavidez under the bus for Munguia, not because of his talent. I know it ain't. If he say because of his talent, we gonna have an issue. Because he from Tijuana. Because he from Tijuana, now he wanna support Munguia and stuff like that. Man, these dudes cheating the system, man. They cheating the system. They really hanging together and sticking together. That's why Canelo said, I ain't fighting no more Mets because I'm just taking everybody else out. Now that he took everybody else out he wanted to, he's like, yeah, I'm just, I don't know, Munguia might be an option now. Man, none of these dudes stand on their square for nothing, bro. They, for real. They all full of it, man. All of them. That's why I'm saying, man. Y'all think that, oh, these fans right here, Benavidez fans? No, they're not. They're Canelo fans dressed, they're Canelo fans with a Benavidez dress on. That's what they are. Yep. They got a team Benavidez clothing on, and they got Canelo blood. Cause these dudes are not trying to support nobody else. This man said Munguia. Out of all the boxers in boxing, Munguia the one who could beat Bivol and Benavidez. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you the type of stuff that comes out of people's mouth. I'm telling y'all. That dude's slick. They trying to put it in Spanish. Man, then I'm gonna tell y'all another trick too. Y'all notice how ain't nobody said nothing about it, right? When stuff is Spanish, they don't say nothing. They like, oh, I don't speak English no more. But then jump in your comments with some English. You see how they do? You see why they be so mad at me? Calling out the foolishness. It's easy, bro. It's a layup. This ain't no alley-oop. This is a layup. This is a layup. This goes right into what I've been talking about. I don't even gotta find. You know what's crazy? I don't even gotta create no headlines about stuff like this. They just do it for me. I don't even gotta create no headlines. I want somebody, whoever think Munguia, bro, I'm not even gonna make no bet on Munguia, man. Waste my time. He ain't finna fight nobody worth betting on. He ain't finna fight nobody worth betting on. When the last time you heard somebody say, I bet that guy beats Munguia? Everybody knows Munguia gonna beat the guys he fights. You will be a lunatic. You probably have. If you ever bet against Munguia, you ain't got no money. That's just a fact. If you bet against Munguia, you don't have any cash. Because he's not gonna fight anybody. That's just a fact. Not right now, not from what I've seen. And I've been calling it out, man, but people just don't care, bro. The other fans, they like, well, he got a name. The other guys, they like, well, I don't know boxing that much, so I don't want to criticize him. And the other guys like, I don't want the fans to get mad at me. They're not fans. They're not fans. They're not fans. Whether you go for another guy or another guy, they're not going to like it. If the guy ain't Canelo, they're not gonna like it, and the other half of the fans, if he ain't Mexican, they ain't gonna like it. That's how it goes. Everybody ain't respectful like Navarrete. See, Navarrete, he a real one. He goes up there, shake everybody's hand, and then go up there and beat you up. But he's respectful. Shakes everybody's hand. You know what I'm saying? A respectful guy. But the rest of these guys out here, man, no, man. Think that they for you if you want to. Bro, if you think they for you if you want to, bro, you gonna end up messed up. This the kind of stuff that's messing up boxing, man. And they try to make it seem like the legends of the game, they try to act like well, I didn't fight this guy because of this reason and business. Man, you know why you ain't fight the guy. You know why you ain't fight certain guys, man. A lot of y'all guys' careers, man, it ain't even gonna be as good as you think it is. A lot of these guys' careers is not that good. I'm just being honest. They'll try to make it seem like their career that good, but it ain't that good. They do not got no good careers like that. And they'll try to make it seem like, yeah, everybody running from me. And I tried to fight this guy, but we just couldn't make it happen. They ain't trying to fight nobody. They are not trying to fight anybody. Most of these guys been trying to fight. And they trying to act like they trying to fight someone and they got this deal going on and they trying to make this happen. I don't believe none of it. Because if you did, most of this stuff would have already been out the way. Because now they making it seem like, well, most of these guys like Munguia and Canelo and now with Benavidez in the weight class, they've been winning all this time and a mandatory hasn't popped up for them to face each other or nothing like that. That sounds odd to me. Canelo been fighting a long time too, 54s. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Nah, Munguia, he don't deserve no opportunities right now, man. He gotta prove something. To be honest, I'm only impressed with like 2 guys on his resume, for real. And that's about it. And his performances he put in those fights, they weren't impressive, so what are we supposed to say? Are we holding other guys to other standards? No, I'm not gonna do that. Not going to do that. A lot of stuff changing now, man, but Marquez doing this right here, that confirms everything I said in the Benavidez video, Canelo videos. Some of these guys, I mean, even if the fighter do want to fight anybody he wants to, he being protected. He can't really deny what's going on. You gonna deny that they helping you? I don't see why. I mean, they helping you, they ain't helping nobody else, so why would you deny it? I mean, you can, I mean, it's up to you, but they're not helping anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. Guys that put in a lot of work, then we gotta go through things like this. But it just goes to show you though, Bivol is not really somebody they respect. I already see Bivol on pound for pound list because he beat Canelo, but he ain't over Canelo. Just stuff that makes boxing look like a joke. Just stuff like that. Cause I don't know if people know it or not. When you do stuff like that, boxing looks like a joke. When you say that Bivol can beat Canelo, but he's not gonna be on the pound for pound list above him. There's not even no point in even facing guys outside the weight class then. You just proving my point. No reason to fight a guy outside the weight class. Canelo don't even fight nobody outside the weight class. Every time he do it, it's a waste of time. Waste of time. Y'all just proving it. Y'all, cause y'all don't think it's the politics as well says that He did better in his weight class. It was only one loss. Oh, it was only one loss? Oh, he got another loss, so it's only 2 losses? Only? Why it's only 2 losses when it comes to him? Everybody else is not no loss? Everybody else is a loss though, right? It's a big loss. You lose one time, it's a big deal. Triple G lose, it's like, oh, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is lame, man. I knew Marquez was doing stuff like this. I promise you. If you look at the way Benavidez was looking at him on that All Access, he was looking like, man, I've been hearing some stuff. I don't know. Maybe he was nervous talking to him. I wonder how he feel about him saying that. I know he'll probably say, but that's just his opinion, you know, so I respect him. Cause you know he was raised right, bro. So he ain't gonna go out there and be doing all that. But I don't know, bro. It might change a little bit. He might get some of that other treatment they've been calling for guys been calling out Benavidez footwork and all the other stuff. I don't know where these comments coming from. He believe Benavidez can beat Canelo. See, Marquez believe Benavidez can beat Canelo, and bro, a lot of this stuff don't got nothing to do with boxing. I'm telling you. I ain't even gonna get into it. I can get into it real deep, but I ain't even gonna get into it. A lot of stuff don't even got nothing to do with boxing. It really don't. It don't got nothing to do with boxing. At all. And that's the funny part about it, but it's cool though. It's all good. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's between him and Benavidez at the end of the day. Dmitry Bivol put in all this work, and it's like, yeah, he beat Canelo, so what? And Zordo Ramirez, so what? Now let Dmitry Bivol would have lost to Zordo and see what would have happened. They would have acted like Zordo was the best thing ever. And Zordo was nice in his last fight. I feel like he improved, especially with weight gain and stuff like that. I felt like he improved last fight. He looked nice to me. He was pretty good in the ring. He was balanced, mobility, he was moving around well. He was attacking, resetting quick. Yeah, he was just resetting and things like that, man. It was just a good performance, I guess. Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna do a part 2 on this later on, but this definitely ain't something I'm really thrilled about hearing these different things. You got legends in the sport shooting down what Benavidez brought to the table, and we just gonna put Munguia over him. Nah, I'm not doing that. I've already said that in other videos. Dmitry Bivol ain't gonna get no respect until he beats Benavidez. If he don't beat Benavidez, he ain't gonna get no respect. It's almost kind of like people turn the blind eye to him beating Canelo. See, if y'all see, pay attention to Dmitry Bivol. Pay attention, boxing fans. This is my last message. Pay attention, because even if you want the big Canelo payday, if you beat him, they ain't gonna like you. If you beat him, they ain't gonna like you. If you do beat him, they ain't gonna like you. It don't matter. Can't win. So that proves it. That payday and all, it ain't really worth it, man. You can go get that somewhere else. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.